Hi, I was thinking about the children of Israel this year as I was reading my daily bread, and something that stuck out to me with them is how much they resist processes. They were slaves, and God was bringing them into a life of being a citizen, of being a nation, of being a people, of being a family, and how they resisted the process all along the way because of their past. They didn't have leadership that loved them, that cared for them, that told them the right thing. They had leadership that was overbearing, cruel, evil, would harm them, kill them, or their children. So they came out of a lot of darkness in their past. And even though they saw God do all these mighty works for them to move them out of Egypt, they still have the wrong mentality that their new leaders, Moses, Aaron, and most importantly, God, still had the wrong heart and motive and intention towards them. And because of that, they lived in so much fear. And so, whenever they would have a problem, they would start murmuring, they would start complaining, they would say they were going to go back to Egypt. They would lie about how great Egypt used to be, even though they were crying out to God to get out of Egypt. And so, they were changing their past in order to justify the uncomfortability that they were experiencing instead of coming to know the truth and coming to know where they were and where they were being led to. They kept looking back, just like Lot's wife. They kept looking back. And so I just want to encourage you to, when you become a new creation in Christ, when you come into the fullness of knowing Jesus, don't look back to your old life and your old way of thinking and believing. Instead, start leaning into God and be humble enough to learn everything new. Every single thing that you may have been taught may not be wrong. However, a lot of it may be wrong, and some of the things that you did that were right may be done out of the wrong intention and the wrong motivation and the wrong heart. So there's so much work that gets done in our hearts and in our lives when we come to Jesus. And so I just want to encourage you to be humble and to go to God with every question, every concern, every fear, every want, every desire. Go to Him for all of it, and that He will begin to teach you and show you and help you and reveal to you. He'll use, your church body. He'll use accountability. He will use a counselor, maybe even a pastor. So I hope that helps you in your journey. This is Stephanie with Journey to Your Haven.